Is a large group, though. But we can get them to stupidly drop 2 at a time, which is what they just did. They just did it again. Take that, because I have a feeling we're going to need it. Duffel bag, anything in it? Look at that. We worked our way down to, from 8 to 4 in this group. And now you guys still aren't paying attention. Inconspicuous for the win, man. Did you hear that zombie, like, gurgling? He was doing, like it sounded like a clicker. And this is completely vanilla. That was creepy as hell. There's actually another big group up there, too. I'm kind of curious, did they come into this way? Because if they didn't... They didn't bust down these doors. I'm really pissed if somehow the freaking alarm goes off again. Oh, there's no door there. Okay, you went this way. Oh, great. There we go. All right. Oof, duh. What? Need some rest. Sit in one of these chairs for a little bit and get some rest. No zombies should be able to detect us in here, so we just need to get that rest. Oh my word. Big day, big day. And we have a banana on us too, so we'll eat the banana. Help lessen our weight a little bit. Do the same thing with the apple. A freaking crazy day, man. The problem is now we're into day 7, and day 7 could be really freaking rough. Because if the chopper event comes today, a lot of zombies. A lot of zombies looking pulled. Now here's the thing is, what I could do, because I've got the vehicle, I could just drive them around and essentially drive the whole town outside the town. Might not be a bad idea. Might not be a bad idea at all. Okay, we are no longer exhausted. Go take a look at these doors. See, here's the thing. We can find how to use generators in here, so that's the reason why I need to look. Because you're going to find a lot of freaking... Also, the other thing I need to remember is, can we unlock these? Aroma. Which, ooh, box nails is actually good. And honestly, the broom is too, because that's a spear. Very iffy about doing this while the opening is right there. Hold on a frickin' second. Okay, we have a small generator here. We have what I would call a travel generator. I just realized. Please tell me we can sneak through here, because I don't think we can carry this over our fence. The generator, at least. We just need to figure out how to use generators. Now here's the plus side is, being that it's a travel generator, it's a small one. I'd love to be able to get another blue one, because what I could do is I could leave it at that gas station. And then I can take the other one up to the house. First and foremost, we gotta take the one up to the house. So we have 20 space. I believe these generators are only 30. Yeah. So there we go. We got a generator in there. We've also got a ton of stuff that doesn't need to be in here, like all this stuff. The electrical wire. Power bar we're gonna keep in there. The rags. Remote controller I don't need. Stuff like that. We'll put the box and nails in there. Just watch the broom. Alright. So we have a generator. I want to get another one. Let's leave this here. Keep an eye out for these. Alright, you guys have completely gone up that way now. Alright, let's get back in here and continue searching these. What does the LocalMP do on Project Zomboid? It just means that it's a locally hosted multiplayer game. I just don't have anyone in here with me. This is more for testing to be able to check out and make sure how multiplayer plays. It's been a long time since I played on multiplayer, so... Yeah, what do we got Scrap electronics, nothing there. Just chairs. Got some boxes in here. Please tell me we got all the used generators in here. Take the freaking box of nails. If you're gonna give me box of nails, I'm gonna continue to take them. Well, just in case. Claw hammer, might as well. Worn rake I don't need. Fleshing tool, bolt cutters, hacksaws, worn. See, that's what I was looking for, is those... There's some magazines in some of these. You might luck out not only with generators, but maybe a how to use generators magazine. Which I'm really hoping for. Newspapers. See what I mean? These are learning magazines here, but they're electrical too. Home Security Monthly and Zapper, those are electrical magazines. This is not the ones that I need. We'll take them, but it's not the ones that I need. Now, we have a slight issue. That right there could totally be alarmed. Which is the reason I'm not going in there yet. And we have a second generator. We have a second generator. We have a third generator. And this is the best generator there is. My question is, how heavy is this one again? Because the blue generator could be used as a travel generator. This one could be used at the house. See, we have the generators now. Now it just kind of makes me go, okay, where would I search to be able to find how to use generators? Other than, you know, bookshelves and bookstores and stuff like that. The other thing I could do is I could just specifically work on getting, put this down. Wait, I still got the damn generator on me. What are you doing? No. Wait, I don't have the generator on me. I may not have the generator on me. Oh no, I do. It's right there. What the hell? We do not have the space for that. We take all that off of us. 45. That's 2 pounds. That's a pound and a half. What about this book? That's only 1. The room is 2. Put that in there. Try to fit whatever we can in here, which it looks like that was it. We are over encumbered, but not by too much, honestly. No, don't remove that damn battery. But there's a secondary, please. There we go. I just saw that zombie over there, which is the reason why I'm trying to... Alright, so we have a main generator and we have a generator for a gas station. The big problem is... currently no way to hook them up. Good news is we have an Electric 1 book at home. That's at home. Good news, it's about day 7. Which means we should be able to just ride back through town and get back up there. I kind of want to check out that other room real quick. Let's see if we can put something in the back of here. I don't know if we can. Well, we're going to take a risk here. Risk it for the biscuit. You're over encumbered as hell, but let's see what is in that other room that's in there. And if an alarm goes off, we're taking off, we're leaving, we're driving all the way back to home base. I probably shouldn't drive all the way back to home base. I should drop off this generator somewhere, but I don't know. Right, please don't be alarmed. We've got magazines, please. Newspapers, please. Dumbbell. Ooh. Okay, that dumbbell? I saw the Welder Monthly and I thought, oh my god. There was a very real possibility of there being how to use generators in there. We're taking the dumbbell. Because I can use that dumbbell to be able to work out at home. And build up our strength. Because at least for the next couple of days until the chopper comes, we're probably going to be working on... Oh, shit. We need food. I don't know how this is going to go, to be honest with you. Right now, we're just driving home. Like, we have... It's 4:30 in the morning. We need to go home. And try to avoid what probably is a big old freaking slog of zombies sitting around somewhere. Where are we? Okay, I need to go one more up to be able to get to Main Street. One more up to be able to get to Main Street. Oh, we definitely found what we were looking for sure. I just didn't get the how to use generators. There's a lot of zombies over there, which is what I was worried about. There are... I don't know what that is. So we killed a lot on this main road here. Do we have... Is it still clear up here? Because if the next freaking... If the gas station is clear, and I can place that blue generator there... Okay, it is. Okay. Do we have a freaking gas can on us? I've got it, right? We have 3 empty gas cans. We need to put them in there, by the way. The reason I'm saying this is now we have 30 pounds worth of room in here, or 30 kilos worth of room in here. Means I can get a lot of stuff off me. But part of the reason why I'm doing this is because we can take fuel into one of these, and then I can fill this up. Even though I can't connect it yet. Fill this up. And then I'll place this one down next to there. And then we'll fill these both up because I'll need them for the generators I'm going to bring with me. Actually, we've got a little bit of space back here. Can I just put them in here? Not put this one in there. Put it in my backpack now? I can. Which does drastically lower the weight. Nice. That is my primary. And then I do know there is... This is a general store, so there might be... Play it careful, but... We can grab some food in here. But the better news is we might be able to find a very low chance of finding how to use generators. I guess we don't need the peanuts, but... We do. You know what? We'll take the dried split peas. I heard that. Say, I heard that. Someone just broke out of somewhere. These things can be broken down, can't they? I've got it. Ooh. This is so much of a risk. Alright, this Danish is fresh. We're gonna eat that. Processed cheese is fresh. Eat that. We'll take the butter with us. Take the butter with us. I was just realizing I'm like there's a chance of something being in here, but there was not. So yeah, we're going. We're going. I just realized what was there's tons of them in the road over there. More up there now. Yeah, we're not taking the risk. We're over encumbered. Go. Let's get home. Look at that. She already went through the door and tried following me out. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we do need to figure out how the hell I have managed to be able to get in and out of here relatively smoothly is crazy. We now have that gas station. Son of a biscuit, that's a survivor home. It's a survivor home. What's that? Like right there. That's a freaking survivor home. I don't know what I just hit. Alright, I know that we're going to be going out a long ways to be able to do this. I need to stop here because what I just dropped, I need to make sure that it wasn't the generator. It's not. I don't think I don't know if I dropped something. I don't mind going back in because that's a survivor home, and that survivor home has a very, very good chance of not only having just really good weapons, but also probably very freaking high chance of having how to use generators. We are all the way up here. It was down here, so can I mark it, please? It was like right here, right in that area. Okay. That was a boarded up 2-story. Well, we shall see how the chopper thing goes today. I believe this is the road. That's it right there. Oh, that's the next one. We're going to go up to the one after this. I also need to find my, where I left my sledgehammer. I don't think it's right there, is it? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's further down. It's the next one. But at least we have a target. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do at this point, like, because it's like, well, West Point has a lot of zombies and stuff like that. There's not a lot of locations I could have got to. The only other location that I could have figured that I went to is the elementary school to the library that's there. And in order to do that, I would legitimately have to clear a couple hundred zombies. And yes, I know there's some zombies that are following me up from that road. Good stuff. What? Okay. Now the zombie's not there? Yeah, that's the reason I couldn't pick him up. Drop the generator right here. So we do have some foodstuffs, which is freaking huge. We need to work on so many things. Probably place this gas can over here. I'm obviously not going to put it in here. I need to grab the sledgehammer, sledge to the wall, and then put the generator up here. Holy crap, that was a day. That was a day, man. Crazy stuff. Got on us. Don't need that. Work on tailoring, so that's what we got those books for. I also have this book over here. Fill that up right now. What I should do? I'm gonna put all this here, and then this one we're gonna put all the freaking electronic stuff that we can take apart. Which I guess I don't have a ton on me right now. The one thing that I want to do is also just place this. Place, yes. There it is. Emergency broadcast system. Yeah. Just in time. All right. Now we can tell if the chopper's coming or not. We're waiting for the end of the message to be able to see if there's air activity detected. Severe weather warning. Tropical storm imminent in 5 days. Holy crap. No air activity detected? Does not look like it. Alright, so we can turn that off. It does not look like there is air activity detected. What I do need to do... I'm in here, I'm going to grab, like, the CD players, the digital watch, sort of put them over there with the other stuff. And I need to remember where I put the frickin' sledgehammer. Because we are going to need it. Go ahead and let's start primary real quick. I put it in here. No, it's in one of these other bags, isn't it? I completely forgot I had these other bags. Please tell me I got more. The digital watches. Those. There it is. Therapy. Alright, the other thing that we could do. Got that CD player. So we have all of that in there. There's some other stuff in here that's non-perishable. Let's go ahead and put the other non-perishable stuff in here. Stuffs. Right, the nacho cheese is fresh. We're just gonna eat the damn nacho cheese. Right, my question is get all this stuff off me, and then we're probably gonna go knock a hole in the wall. I should have also been listening to the freaking broadcast right now. Let's see if we can turn it on. Alright, we can catch it now. Just want to make sure, because you never know when it's going to be called out. That severe weather warning has me worried. Tropical storm imminent. I've never seen it announce a tropical storm. Which I'm assuming is just the heaviest amount of rain that you can get, but... 103.8, by the way. Does not look like it. So we are not on watch just yet. Go sledge this. Oh, you know what? I just realized. I don't want to sludge it yet. The reason I don't want to sludge it yet is because freaking the chopper comes and then it'll leave a hole in my damn wall. I mean, I probably should be able... I should be able to build a door, right? Building. We should be able to build a wooden door and a wooden door frame. Basic wooden door and a basic wooden door frame. We would just need some planks and nails. Yeah, I should be able to do that. Which is what we should do. So I got to kind of figure out. I think it was 103.8. I should also be grabbing freaking planks from all around the place and freaking just absolutely freaking securing every window around this place as well. But you know what part of my problem is? I've got 18 freaking screwdrivers on me like a frick. I've been using them as weapons. Get that short blade up. The other thing I could do, as I said, is chop down trees. Check out our back here and see. Right? Got those doorknobs and door hinges. Chop down some trees. Only 2 logs. Because the other thing I wouldn't mind doing is getting a gate up. I think that's still a ways away. But I would like to get a door on that back area, and then obviously a door upstairs. Sledge through them. I would feel a lot more secure for the chopper about if I did that, for sure. I'm gonna grab a box of nails out of here. Pretty sure we've got some in there. You know what we should do is actually grab all of the things like the digital watches and the box nails, as I said. But the power bar, scrap electronics, stuff like that out of there as well. Now we need to look for the yep, mechanics 1, 2, and 3. That's nice. Let's go back there. The rest of it is not. Right here as well. Might not be the worst idea. Grab that sledge so I can hop through here. Destroy the window. Whatever. Alright. Now we can go into building mode. I do need to open up a box of nails. I should be able to build a frame. And then a basic wooden door, which we are lacking the planks for. Oh, that sucks. Alright, we're lacking the planks for it. That's fine. We can still go ahead and Place the sledgehammer over here, let's say. Oh, woodcraft. Oh, I suppose we don't need woodcraft. A little worried about doing this, but we're gonna go down and chop down a tree over here. Yeah, man. Holy crap. I realize I'm tired. Yeah, there we go. Got a sapling out of it, too. Nice. We also got 4 logs. Alright, cool. We'll bring those back in, we'll saw them up, we'll get the door put up there. I'm thinking of putting a door in a different area, or I'm just going to saw things up and then we'll barricade windows and stuff like that. I'd love to put the door in back. As I said, I would love to be able to put a gate up here, but the fact is we're just not going to have it to be able to do that. What I could do, I could put a log wall in. I know, man. I know. It's odd up. That should be good enough. We should be able to just do the build. That sucked. Not a big fan of that. Door. Wooden basic door. We'll build that. Put it in there. There we go. Now we can put a generator out here. Not have any problems. So we'll grab the generator. Take the generator. Put it. Oh. Drop the generator right here. Grab the gas can. Fuel to the generator. We're not going to be able to connect it just yet, but at least we have one. At least we have one. Which is better than what we're going to be saying at this point. We got generators set up in 2 places that we need them set up at. We just do not have them, per se. Let's go. Oh, it's an empty. Let's go. I'm gonna grab grab this plank here as well, real quick. And we're gonna barricade. I hate how finicky these are now. So freaking finicky to be able to get it in the right spot. There we are. Drop these nails on the ground because they'll drop a lot of weight off us. Let's drop the box nails on the ground. There's a lot of weight down there. Hatchet can go back in their bag. A lot of weight off us there, and then let's go ahead and no, my dude is freaking just breathing heavy. He's just destroyed right now. We got more electronic stuff to break down in here. Not the sapling. Do I not have a knife on me? I suppose I don't. Grab a spear through here. I'll put that spear down over there, and then we will sit down and read our book. Which will probably take like a day and a half, not gonna lie. It's gonna take forever and a damn day, but it is a need. Let's go ahead and place this right there. Down and rest. Book here. Put all this in our bag. Oh, we're underweight. I just realized we're empty on plastic. We have an empty plastic bottle. Bottle. I'm probably gonna wash myself real quick before we do this. Might as well. Now we're going to get into the incredibly boring part of the day because I am legitimately going to have to read this without the ability to speed up. Which is going to suck. So hardcore. But it's going to need to be done. I'll leave the radio on the entire time so we can go ahead and make sure to be able to see that. Now, sometime later at night, the radio should be able to tell us if it's going to be the next day. I have a feeling the chopper event is coming tomorrow. I just have that feeling. There we go. All nice and washed. Alright, so let's start rest. We'll turn it on. I didn't mean that. Sit down and rest. That just looked really weird. Alright, now we will start reading electric. A slow process of reading while waiting for updates with the frickin' the emergency broadcast system. Oh, great, we're hungry. This is where it's gonna get boring AF. But we'll be able to rest, and then the other thing I'm thinking of doing, as I said, we can get a door in there. I don't know what it takes to be able to build the gate. If I come in here... Oh, hold on a second. The emergency broadcast system, we might as well listen to what they have to say. I would also like to be able to get some water collectors and stuff like that set up, so... Or some rain collectors, excuse me. Still not seeing any air activity detected. And it should be right after this, it would say air activity detected. I think it's still too early in the day to be able to do it. It's still like 3:10 p.m. and it obviously didn't come today. Alright, let's look at building. Gate. Fence gate, no. Big pull gate, big wire gates. Double tall wooden gate. It requires carp 4. We're at carp 3. So it is 100% a possibility that I should be able to build a gate. I just need to work on a couple things. So getting a door put back there, or maybe just a wood log wall, there's a possibility. We're up to me, I would build wood log walls up to the river on each side, but... Come on, get this... Slow. It is so slow. We've read 10% of the book. Which gives me 0.3% or 0.3 multiplier. Oh, that's crazy. We still didn't finish welding. That's even more crazy. That welding book is still at our starting point. The other thing I could do is, as I said, like tomorrow, if it's coming here, we'll read a book. I'll probably read tailoring as well, because we probably need it. But if I get done with those, we have the barbell. So I could just use the barbell to work out, or we could just do like push-ups and stuff like that, because we obviously need to work on fitness and strength as much as we can. The fact that we started with 1 fitness and 0 strength and still managed to be able to do what we're able to do so far it's been nice. It's been a nice start. Only 286 zombies killed, but that's because we've been smart about what we've been doing lately. But pretty vanilla, or pretty decent on the vanilla here, because we have cat's eyes, dexterous, inventive, inconspicuous, fast learner, and then we had unfit and puny. And unfit and puny makes it harder. Like it was a 1 fitness start and a 0 strength start, but it might have been harder than a 0-0 start, because with these two on here, you get very low endurance and endurance regeneration, which sticks even after you build up your fitness. And then on puny, it's far less knockback from melee weapons, extremely small carrying weight, which it obviously gets better with more strength, but it does not get as better as it would be if you didn't have those. So they are slight debuffs still. I'm trying to figure out why is it only 67 degrees in July in Kentucky? In July in Kentucky, it would be like 90 degrees. always threw me off. Tropical storm, ETA 5 days. I think it's still too early. It's still too early, Bella told me. Because if we don't get an air activity detected for tomorrow, we're going for that survivor home. If we get an air activity detected tomorrow, it's just gonna be. If we get an air activity detected tomorrow, it's just gonna be sitting around doing reading and stuff like that. All right, we have rested up quite a bit. I probably want to save the remainder of this book for later. Maybe we were able to get the generator out there. We were able to get the door done there. I would like to be able to get other stuff done because we only need to get up to Carp 4, and we're at Carp 3 with 140 out of 750, so we should be able to get up to Carp 4 pretty quickly. The question is, do we have 3 door hinges, 3 doorknobs? That's only enough to be able to do 1 door back there, and then we're still, because we need a total of 6 door hinges to be able to make the gate and the door. So, yeah. But what that would do is it would protect me enough around here and around the front to where I don't think I would need to sledge the stairs for the chopper event. I should still be able to get through everything. So, alrighty. Let's go ahead. 60 pages into the book. That's what it is. Only 0.6 multiplier right now. Just go ahead and place this right now. Right here. Let's get working on freaking carp for the rest of the day here. Guess I don't do that. Did we have any more hinges? Don't know if I did here as well. We're also hungry, so I might as well find something to be able to eat here. We have frozen stuff in here, so I might as well look at that first. So why don't we just go ahead and take a ham with us, and then we'll eat it when it thaws. Just look for hinges and let's see, hinges there. Hinges and doorknobs in here. The other thing that we could do, and I didn't even think about this, is I could just start tearing stuff apart here as well. Because we can just disassemble stuff, which should be able to give me nails, it should be able to give me planks. I know it's not going to give me carpentry XP because disassembly doesn't work that way anymore. But it should give me planks and nails. At least I don't think it does. $148, so no, it shouldn't. That didn't work. Those freaking noises, man. Oh, that freaks me out. down trees. The other thing I need to check out is I never figured out 187. So no, you do not get maintenance for chopping down trees, which is odd to me. You think that is very odd. I do know what I could do. Like, I can just go to those other houses. I can tear apart their doors and stuff like that. I can get hinges, and I can get everything else I need. So I'm not really too worried. Constantly worried by the fact that that zombie is still not there. Kind of freaks me out. Plank down. You know what? We're gonna put the logs down. And I'm just gonna go into the crafting. Go to saw logs and max. And then we'll just do it. Like I said, if we get the door in back and then I somehow manage to get a gate in front, I'm less worried. Because I don't think we're going to get a ton of zombies in the area here anyways, so... I should be able to hear the... Go from here, I think. Maybe not. I don't think I am because the radio's back here. There it is. Oh, we got what do you call it over here too? Exposure survival going on. What is first exposure survival today? It's over here. It's 6 p.m., so I don't know if it's going to tell me the next day. Foraging. Nice. I'll take foraging. Yeah, it's actually giving me a lot of foraging XP. Get a level. Damn, we got like a level and a half. Almost. Yeah, 55 into 150. It's close. Alright, so that was nothing there. We have 6 planks. Why don't we go ahead and grab that plank? We can saw one more log up. Because I believe that's what we need for the gate, or the door and back. And it'll just be the rest of it. My question is, do we get carp experience for sawing logs? So we're at 161 right now. 167.5? We get 6.5 experience per sawed log? Okay. That's vital. We're missing nails. I'm an idiot. It's like, what are we missing? Because I should be able to build that. Well, you know, it could be the fact that I didn't take any nails with me. Enough. Let's get the basic door frame. Just for some security here. And then we should be able to do the door. Wait, what? I didn't bring the frickin'... Hey, we'll take a level running. I don't know where they went to, but... there's the doorknob. I just need to find 3 more door hinges. Alright. Tell me what we got here. It's 7 p.m., so we might be able to see what's going on for the next day here. Storm imminent. 5 days away, huh? Still nothing? Just the business. Just the business. Yep. There we go. What are we on for cart now? 230. Okay, so we would still need nearly 100 logs to be able to do this. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. Just making sure that was dead. Alright. Not seeing anything over here. We might as well chop a tree. Nothing. Cut down the tree. Because the only other thing I can think of doing is putting fences, like small fences around that front area up there. I'm pretty sure I need 2 planks per to be able to do that. It's like, damn, that's taking forever. So a little bit more secure. Not a be-all, end-all, but... So I gotta do that. Try to put those down. We will go back into our crafting, though. And we might as well solve these logs while we're at it, right? We know these are going to give us, like, pretty more crafting or carpentry experience. We just need that 1 level. If we can get that 1 level and I can figure out some other things, then it's going to be the gate up front, which is going to make a big difference. And we'll just do this because we'll catch the radio at 2100, which will be 9 p.m. and then hopefully it'll be late enough, but I don't know. It might need to be one of those things where it's after midnight where you see it. So I'm just glad the power hasn't gone out yet, or the water. Like, we're getting ourselves to the point where, like, obviously the generator's there. We need to figure out how to use generators or to be able to get to electric 3, but it is what it is. And then we should be able to build water collectors here pretty soon. So, or collectors. So it shouldn't be too bad. Long freaking day, though. Alright. You're hungry, so let's go ahead and eat half of our ham. Build. That's... Alright. Wow. 265 to 304 is 39? That can't be right. It'd be 43 if it was 39. So if it goes up to 343, then we know it's 39. It's 39 per. That is insanity. Okay, well that's how I freaking get my levels up. Holy crap. Right, that was that. But still, that just put us up to $4.99. Yeah, no, we just need to make a couple more fences probably down here. Actually, I don't even think we can walk through this way. So yeah, it would just have to be. What's this? I don't want to risk accidentally falling down there. Yeah, I don't want to risk that. We can make, you know, fences in other places as well. So, not bad, not bad. The other thing I could do as well is I could just see if I could build a floor out or something like that. Which I think would be kind of neat. I mean, there's lots of things I could do with that. There's 5 planks here. A lot of nails, so that's enough to be able to build. Look at a couple things here, because I was actually as I said, I was thinking about the floors. Kind of curious at how much I can get per floor now, because we're at $4.99, so a floor would be pretty easy to tell. So let's build a floor. Oh, I don't think we... Okay. It's a good thing I didn't walk that way. It's a good thing I didn't walk any further. Okay. That gave me 26 per. And that's per plank, so that means it's like... Damn. this is a good way to be able to get up to that frickin'. That's gonna be a very easy way to be able to get carp up to that. But what I can do is I could also do this, and then I can... I don't know if I'm going to be able to put that up there, but what I want to do is maybe put some out here, or put water collector. I got to figure out where I'm going to put the rain collectors to be able to have those in the area that I need them to be as well. And that's the other thing I need to do is I need to look at my rain collectors. 3 there. I need level 5 to be able to get the big ones, so we can make the small ones though, which are better than nothing. We do have a pipe wrench, so the thing I'm probably going to be doing right this second. Let's drop our nails right here. Don't need that weight on us. What I'm going to do... because I don't necessarily need planks. I can just chop down a couple trees if I want to do something like that. What I do need is I need to develop, take care of park doors. Like, we'll look at this and go, okay, we're going to disassemble this door. Because I just need hinges. I just need a couple hinges. So... and we just got our couple hinges right there. Nice. I'll take the doorknob as well. If that's the case, the other thing that I need to do for the time being just work on chopping some trees. Alright, I think that's what we're going to do, because it's going to be all about getting those other wall pieces up to be able to get those doors up, to be able to get to level 4, to be able to get the gate up. I'd love to be able to do that tonight before tomorrow hits, because if the chopper event is here, I would like to be able to have that gate up already. Hatchet's doing its job. I mean, we've chopped down how many trees with it so far. So it's nice. There's a couple logs. More out of the way. Okay, it's getting darker out. Can we just get this chopped down, please? Before it gets too dark to be able to chop it. Thank you. Turn the 3 there. And the other 2 should be able to go on my back. There we go. We are at 629 out of... I mean, yeah, this should be able to be pretty damn easy to do. How many nails do I have on me still? No. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out... Hold on a second here. Building... I can't even hit build just to be able to see what I need. Oh, that's actually kind of annoying. Alright, we'll do our chopping up here. So we can listen to the radio. Or sawing. Tropical storm imminent. We are now at 11 p.m., so hopefully we'd be able to see an error activity detected if we did. Not seeing one so far. Because I'm pretty sure once I build enough walls, it will be enough to be able to do what we need there. So, install log max, do that, close this off so we can see the radio. Finish off those logs, and then it'll be, we're going to try to go down, well, we won't be able to build the walls, it's too dark out. I didn't even think about that. We'll probably go back to reading the book. Hopefully we get this done before too late. We'll be able to tell, I think, by like 3 or 4 in the morning, we should be able to tell if there's air activity detected, I would think. Hopefully. We will be watching. This is going to get close, though, because we are... Yeah, we're at 661 out of 750, as I said. We can get that there. The other thing that I've also got to look at is it won't be hard to be able to get to the other areas either, so... It shouldn't be too hard. The blank here. We only need one doorknob. Oh, you know what I just realized? We needed one more hinge. Where we had a hinge right there, though. Yeah, right here. Alright, so from here, I think what we'll do is we will go ahead and first of all, kind of look to be able to see why we're still overweight. Ball-peen hammer would probably do it. Hacksaw would probably do it. Okay. Chop the scrap wood. Alright. Sit in the armchair. Read a book. And wait for it to tell us that there's going to be air activity. Because as of right now, our big point is not only waiting for the chopper, or not only waiting for the frickin' chopper, it's also getting carp up to the point where we can start making, wait a second, designated zone, sector 20, Charlie Alpha India, oh, CIA, designated zone. The other thing is we'll also be able to kind of tell when the power's about to go out, which is helpful. The other thing we're going to need to do while we're out here is we need to grab, like, every single freaking, like, can that we can get and fill it up and bring it out as well. Just so we have, like, dozens and dozens of gas cans out here. It'll keep the generators going. Oh my word. Yeah, this is just going to be a waiting game right now. Because I don't think power's going to go out or water's going to go out. But it should go out soon. I just realized that we haven't gotten a warning about its power. Like, there's no been, no, like, intermittent, power outages. Like, they report on the news, or on the report on the emergency broadcast, so we haven't seen that warning yet. We haven't even seen the air activity detected, so. But we are in a very good spot because we are going to be able to get done with this electric book. We are going to be able to build, or get to cart 4, which means we'll be able to build the gate out front. And then the other focus after that is, especially since we have a box of garbage bags, is going to be getting up to cart 5 so we can build the large collectors and plumb those to the sinks. So we have consistent water. And then it's just going to be all about... I don't know what we're... Like, here's the thing. Am I going to get into blacksmithing and stuff like that? Blacksmithing's a nightmare in this game. Don't get me wrong. I realize it's like a big part of the game, but damn, it is just a freaking nightmare. And I don't know if I want to go down that angle right now, or if I want to do like a... Not necessarily like a farming run, but like... Just fishing, staying alive, trying to work back into West Point, trying to take things over, trying to get things that we need. More like a little bit of a survival run. Because here's the thing, it's a solo and multiplayer like we're doing right now, and honestly, the one that, like, if this ends, it ends, and I'm kind of hoping that it kind of does sooner rather than later, because I'm not just going to give it up, but at the same time, I miss being able to fast forward through things like this. Alright, automatic broadcast system. We're at 1 in the morning, so it should give us the next days. Radical cloudy spells. Weather predicted starting in the morning, moderate rain. Northwest, periodical cloudy spells. Tropical storm warning in 4 days, which is another reason why I want to get rain collectors out. Still not seeing air activity detected, but I don't know if that's only because it's 1 o'clock in the morning or what. Speaking of time, it is 2 o'clock in the morning for me. So we might do a send-off here pretty soon. Oh. As I said, I'll be streaming on Thursday nights and Saturday nights for a couple hours each night, and then I'm going to try to do 2 video releases a week as well. I'm going to try to do, right now, I'm going to try to get back to doing, like, 2 Megabonk releases a week, and then, probably do some other stuff as well. Now, am I going to stream Zomboid all the time? I don't know. There's a couple of the games I wanted to play. Quarantine Zone, I wanted to play. I wanted to play Vane, but unfortunately, it seems like Vane does not like my computer and trying to stream at the same time. I think it's because I don't have a good enough GPU, because I only have a 2070 in there, and apparently Vane is like 2060 for minimum, which means I can play it just fine. I just can't stream it. So, I can't even record it, which sucks. It sucks the hardcores. One of these days, maybe either they will get some more optimization for it, or maybe I'll get a different GPU. Be just a different PC eventually. This PC is nearly 7 years old now, so it does exactly what it needs to do, though. Especially if I'm going to be playing games like Zomboid, like, it'll handle that for freaking another decade. So it's not going to be a problem there. Are we only halfway done with this book? Ooh, we are only halfway done with this book. Ooh, and electrical needs to be, like, at top. Now, the plus side is I can get the top, but I also have fast learner, which means I should be able to get electrical levers rather quickly. The problem is, if I'm correct, you need electrical 3 to be able to do generators without the how to use generators. That's going to be our biggest issue, is either getting to electrical 3 or getting how to use generators. Without one of those two things, this run could go south really, really quick. Because I'm not going to lie, if I don't have a generator by the time that the power goes out, I might be just done with this. Because I can't imagine sitting in the dark, not being able to do anything the entire freaking night, not being able to read, not being able to do anything. Yes, and that's the kind of thing that makes me kind of wonder how multiplayer is really going to run in this game, because you got to figure, as of right now, they have taken away the ability to be able to do a lot of, like, activities in the dark in game now. You can't read in the dark. You can't build anything in the dark. You can't chop trees in the dark. You can't do any of those things that you used to be able to do underneath build 41 in the dark. You need light out, so it kind of makes nighttime on, like, multiplayer servers tends to be like just scavenging and taking out zombies and stuff like that, which can be dangerous on its own. So we still have not gotten an air activity detected, but it is only 2 o'clock in the morning, so who knows. I just want to get done with this book, because when we get done with this book, then I can tear down that electrical stuff, and I'm pretty sure we have enough to be able to get, like, a level, maybe even 2, depending upon how much the extra XP we get from fast learning. So we shall see. We shall see. By the way, all of you guys watching on Twitch and YouTube, I just want to thank you guys for all the stuff on YouTube, even though I've been a little bit less consistent recently. You guys have been just going hardcore over there. We are nearing 2.8 million views on YouTube, and we cracked the 12th. We're up to 12,639 subs now, which is absolute insanity, because we just passed 10,000 in December, which means that by my birthday in the middle of April, there is a good chance we are going to be cracking 15,000 subs by then, which means we would be massively ahead of our goal of 20,000 by the end of the year, which is just, it's dumbfounding to me. I never thought I would see that on YouTube one bit. It's actually so cool to be able to know that. Because who knows, get up to 20,000 or more than 20,000 by the end of the year, and who knows, maybe I might actually have a chance of one day getting a silver play button, which would be kind of cool. That would be 100,000. So, what is that? That's boredom, isn't it? Is getting bored. You're reading books. You need to read the book. 36 out of 220. I didn't take slow reader, did I? No. I probably should have looked at taking fast reader, if I'm being honest. But the reason why I didn't is because I knew I wasn't going to be able to sleep during the night. So. Alright, we're going to get the 3 in the morning emergency broadcast here. Which I'm going to say we should be able to get something by 3 o'clock in the morning. If we don't see anything by like 5 in the morning, I'm pretty sure at that point in time, we are not going to get anything. So. Is there a horse? I thought it was for a horse neigh. And as I said, that's the main goal. Is we might. I mean, I'm pretty sure we are definitely going to need to be able to endure a chopper event before that 4 days goes out. But we need to have that gate up. We need to have water collectors or rain collectors up before that tropical storm hits. I want to have like rain collectors up before the tropical storm hits. Still not seeing anything for air activity detected. We might have a free day tomorrow. As I said, first goal, gate up. Gate up, gate up, gate up. Even if we don't have air activity detected tomorrow, or today technically, we're going to get that gate up first before we go anywhere. And then after that, it's going to be bringing as many screwdrivers as I can into town to be able to go towards that survivor home that I saw in West Point. Because it was a 2-level survivor home, and that capabilities that you can find in those could be life-changing. Could find how to use generators, could find, test their books, could find a absolute ton of food, could find weapons, could find all types of things, which would be huge. It's so long. It's actually driving me nuts. Not gonna lie. It's actually driving me a little bit bonkers. Oh, my word. I will say, I can't wait to be able to get into a solo play, like, modded game again. This has given me kind of like the aspect of, haven't played modded, or haven't played vanilla in a long time, and now it's kind of like, okay, getting back in the hang of things with vanilla and stuff like that, realizing that I can still, handle it with that as well. So it's kind of like, let's go ahead and just get our stuff done. What was that? Sounded like a damn dying emu. Alright, we're at 180 out of 220, so we're on the last 40 pages of the book. Hopefully we get that done before 6 a.m. Alright. ABS. ABS, what do we got here? 4 o'clock in the morning, so you should tell me air activity detected if it's there. I'm just realizing building the damn gate's probably going to give me like a quarter of a level towards level 5 as well. Temporary home concern, no exposure zones, communications. See, we're seeing new stuff today, so... But that was temporary communications down. It didn't say air activity detected. It didn't say intermediate or intermittent power. We're down to 27 pages left, which means we should... We'll definitely be done with the book before 6. It'll probably be like just after 5 that we're done with it. Maybe. It'll be nice, because that's 3 times with fast learning. Which I'm just hoping is enough. I'm starting to think that we might not have Chopper event today. So, we shall see. We shall see. Well, and the other thing I've also got to realize is that the reason why this feels so much longer is because, yes, you're not able to speed it up and stuff like that, but I also got to remember that Zomboid changed their vanilla settings, where it used to be 1 hour long days, and now it's an hour and a half long days. So, I mean, that makes it drag on so much more as well, which... I think you're going to see a lot of people adding in modded sleep for multiplayer, where, like, you have the capability to be able to fast forward for sleep if all of the current active players lay down at the same time. Which means if someone's on a server alone, they should still be able to go to sleep in the morning. Or go to sleep and ride it out. And those, they still don't have, like, sleep fatigue and stuff like that. It's more about just being able to pass the time during the night. Especially since once the power goes out and stuff like that, sitting in a dark room, you can't do anything. So, can't build, can't read, can't do nothing. Alright, we got the 5 a.m. ABS. There should be no excuse. You should be able to tell us if there is air activity detected. Watch it be. It doesn't start telling you until 6, and I just didn't know that. This book is about to be done, though. That tropical storm is just... Holy shit. Wait, anomalous activity in Sector 10. That was not air activity, it was anomalous activity in Sector 10. And there's our morning rain. And the book just got done. Which means we should... we got electrical 3 times. Let's go ahead and start tearing some of this stuff apart. See what we get. It's only 2. Wait a second, what? I just realized what happened. It didn't tear apart the... What did it tear apart? I seen this right? Power bar, digital watch, CD player. Now the microphone just got torn apart. What was that? We did dismantle the power bar that time. So it's still slow. Like, it's still really, really slow. Even with 3 times, we're in this pile of stuff that we had to be able to get rid of. We're only up to 13. Alright, what does the watch give us? Because that's 13 to... 14.95, so it only gives us 1.95 per watch, which is awful. Wait, that didn't take the watch. What am I tearing apart? Right, now it just did. Yeah, it's only like 1.7. Right, we're watching over here as well. Periodical cloudy spells. Tropical storm imminent. 4 days. Attack to be detected. Hey, it's got freaking we just got our cooking 3. And I'm pretty sure we are free and scot clear. Nowhere activity detected today, so that's pretty big for us. We still do need to go through it. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the biggest problem, is we're going to need to go through and like tear apart TVs and stuff like that, because we are at... Yeah, we're going to need to go to different houses and tear apart TVs. And I think that's what we're going to need to do is... Well, as I said, first goal is going to be that... First goal of the next stream is going to be that, that survivor home, so... I do want to see what we can do getting these digital watches tear apart first, though. Good news is we got 20 scrap electronics, which those can be used to repair the generator as well, so it is nice. Yeah, we have essentially gotten half a level for the first level, which is kind of freaking insane. It really is. A little bit more than that. That got us 42.25 out of 75, so yeah. Electronics are going to take forever and a day. So, yeah, that's going to take forever and a damn day. I think what we are going to do, though, let's go ahead and realize that we have today to be able to get that gate built up and maybe go down and do the what do you call it as well, the survivor home. For now, let's just go ahead and eat ourselves a Smirker's bar. And then I am going to go back upstairs because we are going to chill out up here until the next stream. And then we will go ahead and figure things out at that point. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. We might as well see what this is saying. If it doesn't say air activity detected here, then it's not going to be air activity detected today, which is going to be, once again, work to be able to finish that gate, go and deal with those zombies to be able to get into that survivor home. Oh, no, it is air activity detected. There it is, 7 o'clock in the morning. Air activity detected. All right.